Hello, start some battles on Master League. Today I'm going to play with my usual team for Master League, with Dialga, Landers and Mewtwo. Let's see if this team is still strong for the current meta. I'm trying to push the expert rank, but it's quite difficult at this moment. Maybe some pro players now are in Master League, don't know, because I'm facing really hard matches. I'm winning too much 3-2 and losing too much 2-3. I can't climb much higher. Let's see if it's possible to break down this loop. And here is only the main tricks for Dialga. Now I usually let it go here and then bring my own Dialga and farm the rest. In this case I can't farm the rest because I don't have 15 attack, but if you have a Dialga with 15 attack you can farm all the way. I have to tank one Iron Head, but let's see if it's not important for the rest of the battle. So it's Lugia. Things are not going well because usually the players that run Lugia runs Kyogre or Giratina in the back, as you see. If I had at least my Dialga with 15 attack, I could farm down all the way that Dialga without taking that Iron Head. But the battle would be difficult because Giratina Lugia with Dialga or Dialga with Kyogre and Giratina or Lugia core is quite strong against this team. So I will try my best, but it's almost impossible. This guy will now throw a Shadow Ball. This is not the team that I want to see too much. Sometimes I can flip battles against this team, but I guess Lugia and Kyogre are even worse for this team than Giratina in the back, but because I couldn't farm all the way that Dialga, I end losing this battle. So let's move for the next one. So if you have a Dialga with 15 attack, would be way better for you in Master League. Mine it's a 98 IV, but it's 14 attack, so I can farm all the way a perfect Dialga or a 98 Dialga with 15 defense. So this is the Rhyperior match. Rhyperior now is appearing sometimes on the Master League. It's a interesting Pokemon, but not a really broken Pokemon in my point of view. You have to watch out when Rhyperior reaches 7 fast moves because it can throw a Rock Cracker on you and will one-shot almost anything you have. As you see, Rock Cracker, it's still okay. I had that shield, so that's why I decided to let it go. And here my game plan is to farm all the way this Rhyperior. I will take that Breaking Swipe, farm all the way with the Mud Shot. This guy was realizing that I was going to farm and bring Charnias, which is not great. I will let it go through because most of the people bait, but this guy decides to go for close combat. So the things are getting really hard now. Most of the people throw the Moonblast, and I tried to guess that Moonblast, but at least I will try this bait, hope it lands. For the shield, of course, landed, which is really nice. I will farm on the limit and throw this superpower, and then I will shut down that Rhyperior in the back, and this is going to be a good game. So here my bait worked. Sometimes there are crazy people that decide not to shield my bait, and the things will get a bit difficult. Because if you go for straight superpowers, you will debuff yourself in case your opponent decides to shield, and in this case it would be more profitable for me to bait. I could go for superpowers, but I decided to not go, set the bait, and it worked. So it's a Meloetta lead, not a really common lead. I usually throw Dialga on Meloetta, and guy answers with a Ground, which is start countering really hard my safe swap here. Now we'll bait with Iron Head, hope it gets that shield, or at least I could farm this ground. Nope, so I got a shield again. Here's the Precipice, and I have to get rid at least from that last shield and then bring something like Mewtwo to take down this ground, because I can switch in time, I guess, and yes, I could, and I will absorb this possible Precipice, which is great. I thought my clock was closed at that point, but I had the clock open on the right time. And this guy has a Charnius in the back, and I guess this is going to be a good game because Charnius can't deal against Mewtwo and Dialga. It's going to be a Moonblast, but it's still okay. You can tank that. And I will farm a little bit before I throw the Side Strike, and then it's going to be a good game because that Groudon has no energy left, but it has Meloetta. So I forgot about Meloetta, sorry. This is going to be tough. Let's see if I can land that Hyronet, would be great. And I'm forced to throw the Hyronet because this guy was almost reaching a Fire Punch. Things are not looking good, and I died with the Hyronet, and it's going to be good. So it was really close. If I could land at least that Hyronet, things would be a bit different. And I was forced to throw that Hyronet on ground, and unfortunate because that guy would farm down with the mud shots or throw the Fire Punch. So no, this battle seems I could beat it, but because that Groudon was still alive with some considerable HP that I couldn't farm all the way with Dialga, I ended up losing that battle. So this now is a Rayquaza lead. My main trick here is to throw first a Side Strike to force the shield. Even if your opponent tries to snipe one fast move extra and not going for CMP with you, it's still okay. You have to throw the second Side Strike to pressure the HP from Rayquaza. They usually let it go this one. They don't want to let it go the first one. And now I bring Dialga. This guy answers with a Ho-Oh, and I have the real deal for Ho-Oh, which is Landorus. Stone Edge will one-shot Ho-Oh from this range, and every range, and I have to shield. Could be Sacred Fire, the next Stone Edge. In most of the cases is one-shot as well, as you're going to see. And here it goes a Ho, and now it's Rayquaza. I have to go for the superpower to pressure that last shield. And I know this Rayquaza has a Breaking Strike prepared or almost, and it's a Rapier in the back, and it's going to be a good game. So Landorus could be a really dangerous Pokemon. If your opponent don't have a Kyogre or Mamoswine in the back, you are okay. Even against Giratina, it's not the best match for Landorus, but Kyogre and Mamoswine in the back are just bad for Landorus. Now it's a Kyogre lead. They usually have Dialga and Togekiss in the back with Kyogre. Let's see if it's the correct team. So this guy decides to shield the Side Strike. I decided to let it go. My plan here is, okay, this guy just snipe with Dialga. Nice catch. And now I will bring Landorus. I will farm until this guy has almost prepared that Hyronet. Okay. And now I will throw back to back. I don't have to shield the first Hyronet because I'm not debuffed. And I have to throw all the way because it's going to be Kyogre. And now I'm predicting Togekiss in the back. I will bring Dialga immediately to farm all the way this Kyogre. And I'm going to shield here because that Togekiss with Charms can farm down all the way my Dialga. But it's Groudon with Dragon Tail. Okay, it's Dragon Tail. No, it's Machop, sorry. Not sure if this ground is running the Dragon Tail because I faced one player with the Dragon Tail. Yeah, it's Dragon Tail. Yeah, okay. And it's a Fire Punch. I catch with Mewtwo. Going for this Hyronet. And it's good. Okay. I gotta shield this. It's game over. So the catch here was important, because if I don't make that catch, I would lose this battle. And this guy surprised me because it's really common to face Kyogre, Dialga and Togekiss in Master League, and that's why I decided to shield that Surf from Kyogre, because I lost some battles because I decided not to shield the simple Surf from Kyogre, and the guy just bring Togekiss and farm you down all the way, and that's quite sad. So this was it. I'm still in the 26 Hello. I'm trying to push the expert rank until the end of the weekend, and this was it. So I hope you enjoyed this video and see you next time.